Sup nerds, Waffles here, and I'm just going to be kind of doing a deck profile, at least my deck profile, and just kind of seeing how this works. I've got a new setup and, well, seeing how this works. So really I'm going to be doing a Dogmatika Invoked deck, Alistair, the boy, and this is just, I don't know, testing really for my stuff to see how it's going to look on camera and sound on camera. And kind of just go over a few test hands and see what we can do with this. So this is basically a combo stopping deck. And if you get a good hand going first, you can really shut down a lot of decks. The only one this really has a problem with is Flunderies. But even then, if you know that's what you're playing, there's a kind of a good card you can go into. I'll kind of show you here just in a second. Let's do this. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so this isn't terrible. Got our field spell, super poly, and a couple negates just in case something has to happen. Okay, so basically what would go into this if we don't get stopped. Magical Meltdown, effect to add Alistair. We're going to add Alistair, the Invoker, to our hands. And Invoker, normal summon. Special effect to add Invocation, add to the hand. So then we're going to link him away for Summon Great Almirage. Then we're going to link that away for Secure Gardener. Sorry, it's supposed to be up there. Then we're going to go into Invocation, banishing these two to special summon. Well, not these two. I've done this before. The Secura and him for Makaba. Makaba. Effective Invocation, shuffle back, add Alistair to the hand, shuffle the old deck, and now we're going to set droplets, super poly, and then we've got negate, negate, super poly, negate. So we're ending on basically 3 interruptions. Maybe we can play through it. So, not terrible. Not the best hand, but not terrible. You really want to see some Dogmatika cards, especially Nadir Servant, and then you can go full combo, and then on really some board controlling stuff. See what we can do with the next 5. Alright, we'll just do the cut. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so then we have a pretty good combo here, and we can kind of play through some stuff, hopefully. So, Magical Meltdown, effect to add an Alistair. Hopefully they ash that one, but if they don't, yeah, I don't know. Oh, that was an Invocation. We're going to add Alistair. Then we're going to normal Alistair to add the Invocation. Cool. So then we have an extra Alistair in hand. So if we are playing Flunderies, what we would do is Invocation, these two, one would get banished for Caligula. Because only one monster can attack per turn, and all other monster effects, you only get 1 per turn, and it's only even an attempt, so if they attempt it and you negate it, it still goes off. But anyway, so we won't go into that. Let's just say that didn't happen. We're going to do all of our link shenanigans again. Almirage, Skira. So this one, you do have the light monster in hand, but you don't want to do that yet. So we'll do him for Makaba, and shuffle back, add the Alistair. We always want to do this because this is a 4th summon. On our 5th summon, if they do have a Nibiru, you want to make sure you do have a monster in hand so you can negate that effect. But now we're going to go into Ecclesia the Virtuous. Perfect. And we're going to add a Maximus. Maximus, pretty decent this time, this format. A lot of people are playing extra back row hate through the extra deck, and if we do, we still have our Makaba. So we're going to activate this in hand to send Almirage, banish it, to special summon, then we're going to use its effect, send 2 extra deck monsters to the grave, and you always want to do Titaniclad, and Apcalone. Elstall Apcalone. So what this is going to do is this is going to set up a couple more negates on our turn. So when Apcalone goes to graveyard, effect, we're going to send 1 card. So probably send an Alistair, honestly. And it's going to give us Schism. Schism. I'm going to set the Schism. So if we hard draw into an invocation, we got an Alistair in the grave already. We have Schism set, and then on the end phase, Titaniclad's going to activate to let us search. And or special summon, but we're not going to special summon it. We're just going to take Fleur de Lis, add it to our hand, then we're going to end our turn on, well, set Droplet if you got it. So now we've got 1 negate, 2 negate, 3 negate, and Schism set. And we could even set Punishment if we'd like. So we have a pretty decent back row setup. So this is basically full combo. The only thing that'd be better, actually I'm not sure if there's anything we could do better. So on their turn, standby main phase, Schism, we're going to get rid of these 2, to add Winda. So now Winda's on the field. They only get 1 special summon per turn, and we are ending on 3 negates. 4 if you want to count the second pop for if you want to send an Entist. So we have 1 negate, 2 negate, 3 negate, 4 negate, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if you want to count the second pop, if you want to let them get that far. Say they special summon from hand and then normal summon, pop 2, then they don't have any more summons for the rest of the turn. If they do have the back row hate, then you want to hit this, get your wind out as soon as possible. And then if she dies, you can bring back your Schism and go into Construct if you wanted. But say, end back on our turn, 3,000, you know, board wipe at that point, really. So this is what you want to end on. So, 2 test hands. 1 really, really great. 1 was like meh. You had a bunch of hand traps. This format, they basically play through a lot of hand traps. Well, the top tier decks can. Rogue, it's not bad having extra hand traps. But really, this is just kind of to see what it's going to look like. So, hey, thanks for watching. Thank you for checking out another one of my videos. If you're interested in any more, I've got a couple lined up right here. And if you haven't yet, click the icon in the center to subscribe to my channel. And remember, have fun out there.